Okay, let's dive right in. We're not just talking about another productivity system for, organizing your to-do list. We are talking about an entire operating system built for one single powerful purpose: to force your ideas to actually get finished. So, let me ask you this. Think about it. You have that brilliant idea, that amazing concept. You're all fired up. And then what happens? A week later, it's just another forgotten note lost in your phone. We've all been there, right? So where does all that incredible momentum just disappear?
In this quote right here, it gets to the absolute heart of it. The problem probably isn't the tools you're using. The real problem is that your entire workflow is broken into a million little pieces. Your ideas are just scattered everywhere. They never connect, and they never, ever lead to a finished product.
All right, so let's start by properly defining the enemy here. Let's talk about this fragmentation problem.
You know this pattern, I'm sure of it. An idea kicks off with a ton of energy, but it just splinters almost immediately. It becomes a message in Slack, a half-finished doc over here, a few random tasks somewhere else, and it never lands as one single, completed thing you can actually hold and use.
And the symptoms? Oh man, they are painfully familiar. It's that feeling of endlessly scrolling back through chat logs just to find that one decision. It's when your tasks feel totally disconnected from the real work. And it's that wasted hour you spend every single time you come back to a project, just trying to piece together what's even going on.
So how do we possibly fix this? Well, you do it by installing a dedicated system. And look, this is not just another project management tool. It's a true execution operating system where every single piece has one and only one job to do.
This right here is the whole philosophy. The entire system is what you'd call a forcing function. Its goal is not to help you think or to store your random ideas. Its only goal is to grab an idea and ruthlessly push it down a pipeline until a real, usable asset pops out the other end.
And this table lays it all out beautifully. See how every tool has a crystal clear, non-negotiable role? Your chat AI, that's for reasoning. It's the brain. Linear is the ledger, the one source of truth for what's getting done. Notion, that's your structured library of knowledge. AI agents are the specialized hands doing the work. And Dropbox, it's not for drafts, it's just proof that something was actually, truly finished.
Now listen, this slide is absolutely crucial because this is where most systems just completely collapse. Linear is only for execution. Notion is only for knowledge and playbooks. The second you start trying to manage your tasks in Notion, the whole thing falls apart. You have to think of it this way. One is a factory and the other is a library. You cannot mix them up.
Okay, so that's the theory. Let's get practical. How does an idea actually move through the system? From just a random thought all the way to a finished product.
It follows this exact same simple four-step pipeline. Every single time. First, you capture the raw thought. Second, you immediately define it as an actionable task inside Linear. Third, somebody or something executes it. And finally, that finished product gets stored in Dropbox as proof that the work is 100% done.
And here's the part that requires relentless discipline. A vague idea like, say, Fiverr strategy is totally useless. It has to be converted into a specific outcome, something like create 3 AI automation gigs on Fiverr with clear positioning. Every thought, every note, every screenshot has to become a task with a very clearly defined endpoint.
Now, for a system like this to actually work, and not just turn back into total chaos, it has to be governed by a few non-negotiable rules. These are kind of like the guardrails that protect the whole workflow. The first rule is a massive, massive philosophical shift. You have to stop organizing your work by the app you use. Nobody cares if it's a Claude project or a Codex project. You need to organize by the result you're trying to get, an AI revenue engine project, a content authority project. See, tools are going to change, but the outputs, those compound over time. This is it, the central law of this entire system. All work, every task, every single thing that needs to get done, it lives in one place and one place only, Linear. If a task is not in that ledger, it simply does not exist, period. And we have to be totally crystal clear about what Linear is for in this system. It is not a digital notebook. It is not a place to archive your old ideas. It is a machine that is designed to apply pressure. Its entire reason for being is to force you to finish what you start.
So here they are, the hard rules, the non-negotiables. 1. Every single task must clearly answer the question, what does done look like? 2. Dropbox is for finished assets only, no drafts, no works in progress. 3.
if a task isn't linear, it's not real. It doesn't exist. And 4, every important conversation you have, every strategic decision must create a new task. No exceptions. And all of this, all these tools, all these rules, it all leads to the final and, frankly, the most critical part of this whole thing, changing your own mindset. You have to make a personal shift from just thinking to actually finishing.
We've all fallen into this trap. Organizing our systems, exploring new ideas, having these great thinking sessions. It all feels incredibly productive, doesn't it? But it's an illusion. The only thing that is actually productive is shipping a finished asset.
I mean, this quote just says it all. The time for endless, high-level thinking is over. It's time to switch modes. From this point forward, every single work session is about building something. It's about producing a real output. No exceptions.
And that's the whole point, isn't it? That's the transformation this operating system is designed to create. It's meant to move you away from being a professional system builder who's always getting organized and turn you into an operator who consistently ships work and compounds actual, tangible results.
And this is the fundamental truth. Let's be real. You don't need more ideas. You've probably got 1,000 brilliant ones already. What you're missing is the relentless, disciplined pursuit of closure, the simple act of taking an idea all the way to a tangible output.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to really think about. Take an honest look at your current workflow, your tools, your habits. Is your system really, truly designed to produce finished work? Or is it just a really beautiful, elaborate place where all your good ideas go to die?